Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 19 of this Let's Play Victoria 2. This is the March of the Vikings, and I very strongly suspect that this is going to be the end of this series. Because, or this part of the campaign, I should say, because it is 1932 and the game ends in 36, and we have really blitzed through this game a lot quicker than I had expected and than I had hoped. Not that much has actually happened because we haven't been able to do much. So I'm really hoping that Hearts of Iron has more going on it. That's 21 armor divisions. What the actual hell? Why have so many people suddenly become military? I'm not going to complain, but what? Why? Cool. More guns. Marvellous. And factories are still ticking over quite nicely. Are there any major wars going on? Not really. We are 12th overall still. I would say we are probably catching you pretty quickly. Oh, it does say your total. So you have 2,600, we have 2,200. Okay, you are actually a fair bit ahead of us. But the gap between Argentina and Mauritania is not very high. And the gap between Sicily and Spain is not very high. So maybe we can make it by the end of the game, but I kind of doubt that we'll end as a great power. But we are certainly a secondary power. We are a very well established secondary power now, which is awesome. Oh, you've actually cleared some of your rebels. Wow, Scandinavia. Who are you, and what have you done with the real Scandinavia? Have you at least got rid of the rebels in Brunei? Nope. Oh, Scandinavia, what the hell have you been doing? You had so much potential. So much potential. People are free to drink. Let them drink. We are once again making too much money. Let's go down to 22%. Possibly even 21? No, we'll stick it at 22. Although we have a nice surplus, so we could afford to go into negative for a while. We'll go down to 20% and see if we can maintain that. In fact, with mutual funds we will. We're going to use Icelandic because we want more people using our culture. Socialists and liberals are losing slightly more again. Tax efficiency, and we are once more making money. Huzzah! Alright, let's get... Introspectionism, and we'll see how quickly we get this. Yeah, it's going to take like 5 days. Good. Next. Yeah, this is going rather nicely. I think this game ends on the 1st of January 36, so probably in December 35 I'll end, in case I do need to do any pre-conversion tweaking. Though I kind of doubt that I will. We'll see. I've never used the Victoria 2 to Hearts of Iron 4 converter, obviously because Hearts of Iron 4 never existed, and apparently the Hearts of Iron 3 converter was a bit janky, so I just never bothered. I always used to convert it into a game called Making History, which I would literally just mod it myself. I would just change the country borders and not anything else. It was just the borders that changed. So I'm kind of curious to see how this works going to Hearts of Iron, because I've not done it before. Whether it will work or not, I don't know. But it's definitely leading to a bit of a shake-up in terms of how the world is looking. Like, how strong Byzantium is. That's crazy. It'll be interesting to see what the who the Allies, the Axis, and the Comintern are. Or if there are any other factions formed. I don't know. Still 12th overall. How many points? 2,300. So we've gained like 300 points already. Oh, and Chi's just behind us. Oh, we've overtaken Chi. Fantastic. We might well be able to catch them. Because we are growing spectacularly quickly. We are now 10th industrially. And our industry is growing really rapidly too. Psychoanalysis. We blitzed our way through psychology. Like, there's one hell of a psychological revolution going on right now. Let's grab low pensions. Make sure that people get their money even in old age. It'll cost the government a bit more money, but that's fine. How is the administration doing? You need 2.5, we have 2.3% bureaucrats, and all the crime is being fought. Guangdong, all pops become more militant, or pops that support liberal become more... Oh wait, conscious, yeah, that's fine. You are welcome to become more conscious, and use more supplies and things. So many factories being built. Wow, that's a lot of liquor factories. Someone really likes their liquor distilleries, apparently. And we are... Oh no, we're bouncing up and down between profit and negative. Mostly negative, I think. Yeah, probably. Ming nationalists. No, 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 no. Leave us alone. Right, so we are producing a lot of different units. We could actually produce some more. Let's get some more aeroplanes and lined up. Some more armor. No guards. Some more artillery. Some more planes. Another tank. 58 new divisions being queued up. That should give our arms industry a shot in the arm if nothing else does. That was one hell of an uprising. I'm going to guess communists. No, anarcho-liberals. Guys, you're basically in power already. In fact, you are in power. You were in a coalition. Silly billies. Behavioralism. Oh yes, this one unlocks radios and radio factories. You have a year. We are 9th overall. No, 9th in industry. Still 12th overall. 2,400. Need 2,700. They are pulling ahead again, I think. Our industry is just blitzing right now. It's awesome. I love it. And this bodes well for Hearts of Iron. Because if it converts industries across, then we will have a very strong base industry. We want to be anti-military. Keep the liberals in power. They've actually done a pretty good job. Although we are currently losing money. Why? I think it's because the tariffs have gone up. Is there another big war going on? Oh, it's Genoa going after Andalusia again. Genoa. Rather more powerful with the backing of Scandinavia. Okay, we are losing money rather quickly. I'm going to increase taxation to cover that. I'm going to keep the tariffs low so that we can keep on getting those raw materials nice and cheap. Cheap, cheap. Let's go one more. 23% tax. I think that's acceptable. You guys are in favour of limited. You're in favour of full. We'll say limited. It's a nice halfway point. Trouble is brewing. Mordgard versus the Byzantines. Oh, now that would be an interesting state of affairs to end the game on. As if there was a war between Mordgard and the Byzantines at the end of this. Because that would carry across. How is the population looking? Yeah, that's fine. You are still growing clerks. You are still growing clerks. You are fine. You are still growing clerks. You're close though. Very close. You have done your job. Remove focus. Guangdong, let's get some more craftsmen going. And grow this factory business even more. Marvellous. No alliance for you. Liberals and anarcho-liberals are in. Spain has decided to join the current crisis on the side of the Byzantines. So Spain and the Byzantines versus Mordgard. Khorasan versus the Kufids. Is that in Africa? Shaybans, Tabastan, no. That's Arabia. Oh, Arabia formed. Musaids, Joms Vikings, Farhands. Where are they? They out here. Botan, India, Siam. Okay, I have no idea what this is over. What are you fighting over? Semi-Wretch. Semir. Yeah, Semi-Wretch. Oh, it would be Khorasani probably. There it is. So that's Khorasan, that's Shun, that's Batids. It's the Kufids versus Khorasan. Khorasan are found. Who's the Kufids? Oh, they're probably a nation that don't exist. That is my understanding of it anyway. Okay, we're about to go into debt again, so I'm going to have to raise taxes. So I don't want to end this series in debt. Thank you very much. Fujian becomes more conscious. That's fine. Our industry is actually falling right now, which is unacceptable. Let's grab synthetic polymers. Like, we have no naval techs whatsoever. We are Vikings that did not use any ships at all, ever. Yay. I know I have one commenter who was particularly upset with me about that. But we've had no reason to use ships. We've never even left China. That's a lot of rebels. Fascists. Fascist uprising. Interesting. Are we still building troops? We must be. We are. Good. It's just a whole bunch of them are coming from just one province, which is kind of crazy. Upper House rearranged. Liberals are getting more popular. I can endorse that. Right, how are we doing in school? Oh, Brazil pushed up. Interesting. Where the hell's Mauritania gone? Dunno. Oh, they're there. Wow, they've zoomed ahead. 2,900 points. Wow, the rankings in this area are really close. Alright, we'll go to June. We'll stop in June 35. Will we? Or maybe I will go a bit further. Well, I'll save in June, but then we'll play on till December. How's that? Lose consciousness. No, I meant to lose military. Bollocks, chose the wrong one. Wasn't reading that one properly. Oh no, we've gone... Ooh, no, 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 no. Factories. No! Ah! Liberals. You're dropping the ball. Actually, how are you dropping the ball? You must have closed some factories to open these new ones. Because I'm not seeing any of them. There are not many factories closed, that one is. And there's a lot of them that just aren't getting people. Like these. No, I'm not going full democracy. Never go full democracy. We're 8th overall industrially. So our industry is still growing. So we should be crawling ahead again. Oh, geez, overtaken us. Oh wow, so close. So close! Because liberalism gives a bonus to production output, which is why I'm a little bit reluctant to switch to socialist at this point, because I don't know how much good it would do. But that's a lot of people unemployed. Let's just solve this. Although, I can't do that much. Because we just don't have the capacity. The number of people have outstripped the number of slots. Although we have resolved some of the unemployment. Just not a huge amount. Overall score continues going up. We are 11th. We've made it to 11th. How many points is Chi on? Chi is on 2,600. We're on... Oh man, we are so close. I'm not sure we'll catch Sicily, but I think we can feasibly make it to 10th. Oh, and I meant to save. I'm going to quickly save here. We can always flip our government back to liberal. I want to end the game on liberalism, and I'm going to save it in December. Like 1st of December I'll save. So I have a little bit of leeway to convert. And that's the last of the industry tax. Cool. Let's start getting some more of the culture, just so we can polish it off. I doubt we will by the end of the game, but hey, we can try. Why are you losing money? Because you produced... you produced 49... Sorry, 49 of the 114 liquor that you produced didn't sell. So almost half the liquor you're producing isn't selling. Which would suggest there isn't enough demand. Electric gears very often make a lot of money, as you can see from the output there. Factories I'm building now I kind of suspect don't have that much of an impact. Because they won't be built by the end of the game. No, they won't. They take a year. So we just need to wait until the factories that we have already got lined up finish. And hopefully they're in the right places. How are we doing? We're on the verge. 10th! Boom! And it is right at the end of December. Let's save it here! Gives me a little bit of leeway. But we're 10th, damn it. No. I need to do one other thing, actually, so I'll save it again after this. Politics. Make you shit. Alright, maybe we'll be converting across as a socialist. Well, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then do consider subscribing. If you want to support the channel in any other ways, if you're able to do so, then please do check out the Patreon in the link below. You get some really cool rewards from that, and, you know, it massively helps me out. This is what I do full time, so I kind of need that support. If you have any tips or advice for me, let me know in the comments below. It's always very nice to hear from you guys, and I will catch you in the next one, which will be Hearts of Iron. I might do a conversion special, as I often do. I don't know exactly when it's going to be, so you will need to be patient, because Death and Dishonor is out in... Actually, it's out tomorrow from when you get this. And then it will take the converter people a little bit of time to put it across, and then it will take me time to convert it. So probably... No, I'm not going to say any dates, because I have literally no idea how long the conversion will take. So just look out for it in the future. I'm looking forward to playing this in Hearts of Iron 4. I am very hopeful that it will make it there. I just don't know when. So, again, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.